Hello, Sarah. I read your resume. Tell me a little about it.
Well, about my studies, I have the title of Expert Time Monitor and Director and the degree of Primary Education with Arts Specialty. This course, I'm studying the second year of the degree in kindergarten. About my experience, I work as a monitor in summers during 7 years, and I did a substitution 2 years ago. Since October, I work as a customer service agent. It's not about what I studied, but it's a good job to pay my collect taxes. This year, some friends and I started a new project about my spare time degree, and we hope to finish it during the next year.
Okay. Why you decide to do another degree?
Well, when I finish the degree of primary education, I know that it would be difficult to find a job. So I was thinking, nowadays I have the money and the time to continue my studies. So I decided to do another degree, and I think it's a good opportunity to increase my teaching age range.
Tell me more about your experience.
Well, since I have 19 years old, I work all summers as a monitor in different projects. I work with all children, but most of them are between 3 and 5 years. 2 years ago, I did a substitution in a primary school. I stayed 1 week with children of 6th grade and another week with children of kindergarten. And nowadays, I'm working as a customer service agent in the enterprise of Volkswagen.
Okay, thank you. What did you do during the substitution?
With the children of 6th grade, I did the substitution of the tutor, so I did different subjects like maths, religion, Catalan. I never did classes with a big group of children, so in the beginning I feel a little nervous, but then I feel more comfortable and it was a good experience for me. And that's all. About my substitution in kindergarten, I stayed with children between 3 and 5 years. I did classes about arts, but about maths too. I never stayed with the kind of children, but it was a good experience too, and this made me think about doing another degree.
Okay. What special qualities or skills should have a good teacher?
As a teacher, I think that the most important ability is to empathize with children. I think it's important to know their needs and to prepare classes according to this. Other abilities maybe are be communicative with them, be collaborative, respectable, and I think that it's important to do dynamic classes to the children.
Okay. What is your greatest strength and weakness?
I think my strength maybe is my knowledge about education. During these years, I learned new strategies about teaching, so I think I can collaborate doing new projects and new ideas. And maybe my weakness is my experience as a teacher. Like I said, I have a lot of experience as a monitor, but being a teacher is different. So I think I need to stay longer in a school and have the opportunity to show what I learn and to live the teacher's life or the teacher experience
In its whole concept.
in its whole concept.
Do you think it's important to have leadership skills?
Well, I think that children need a personal guide instead of a leader. In these ages, they need someone to learn from and someone that can help them. So I think that it's important to be close to them, but at the same time to give them their autonomy in the learning process.
Okay, thank you. This job is for an English teacher. What new strategies or methods will you use to teach with and encourage children during the class?
I think that we need to know our children's interest. We have to ask them to dialogue with the children and to know the things that they have interest. Doing this, we can make better classes, we can prepare activities that are according to this interest or to this motivation. And I think that another thing is the team working. Children not only learn about what we are explaining, they learn about who is beside them. So teamworking is fundamental to their growing and to their future life in this society too.
Okay, thank you. Every class has interactive whiteboards. Do you think it's important to use them?
Yes, of course. Children live surrounded by new technologies and most of them know how to use these new tools. If we have it in class, it would be a great way to learn using educational equipment. Also in English classes we can use these new tools, for example, to learn using interactive games, for example.
Describe your short-term and long-term career goals.
Well, in this case, my short-term goal is to finish a project about arts in school. It's a project about the life of Picasso's and Dali's, and I use food to paint. I think that maybe I can finish this project in 2 months. And for me, the important part is to have the opportunity to prove it in a real school with real children. And maybe my long-term goal in this case is to work as a teacher, because now I'm working in a job that is not about what I studied. I think it's important to me to stay in a school. I don't mind if it's for a short time, but I think it's important to start my life as a teacher in order to feel me fulfilled.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.